Hello and welcome to episode 3 of our Timberborn update to hard mode with the Folktales faction. Last episode we added a whole bunch of helpful stuff, including aquatic farming. We got this whole water situation squared away for now. We're going to improve it substantially. And we got some power and some other industry stuff, as well as some very efficient housing, as some of you have noted in the comments, but we'll go ahead and move on from that. So today's plan is to massively increase our storage of water, because I've been informed that there is a substantial increase in the difficulty of the game with regard to water consumption. So, 329 water is not really going to cut it for 43 beavers on a 10-day drought. So we're just going to go right ahead and just pump as much as we can and hopefully not kill all these plants. We'll see. To that end, I'm going to go ahead and put in another water pump, but what we're going to end up actually doing is setting stuff up in a way where we can take advantage of this whole area for water storage by building another level on this dam and eventually moving these guys away in favor of the large tanks. So normally I would go ahead and speed the game up, but I wanted to take a second to think about it just really quickly. So I'm going to have to be careful where I put these things. I could and probably should build platforms over here and start to take care of it that way. We do have plenty of planks, we have plenty of wood, and we are slowly growing more and more trees. We're going to be adding to those as well. Actually, since we're already over here, let's go ahead and change all these to maple trees. Just because none of those are currently planted, that'll give our forester, I say as I click on the wrong building, give our forester something to do. Yeah, so I think what we're going to want to do is find a nice spot right here and start putting in some of these. Of course, have to be accompanied by... I did not build enough of these. I built too many of them, rather. So what we're going to do is put in... Oh, I forgot this faction only has 2 high. I've been playing Iron Teeth for so long. Oh, well. In that case, never mind. We're gonna try something else. Alright, let's actually instead just keep on doing what we were already doing and put in 2 more down here. I think it's going to be time to return to a method of water pumping that we had already been doing in one of our earlier playthroughs, and that's going to be tiered pumping. So we'll have some down here that will flood naturally, but as the drought goes on and the water level goes lower, these will be activated, while we have others up here pumping some other water. Actually, I think... I don't want to be too hasty in this, but I believe... I think this should work if I put this right here, because of the way I have these things stacked like this. I think that should end up being perfectly fine. It should be. I'm going to go ahead and connect that there. We'll make that a pretty low priority because that's not going to be flooded for quite some time. But for the time being, we'll go ahead and start building these. Of course, set this first. Looks like they're already starting that, so we'll go ahead and turn on our turbo mode again. Because remember, it doesn't matter if this gets pumped dry because we're not growing anything here. This is just a reserve of water, And as some of you have pointed out, water does not evaporate from tanks, but it will evaporate from the surface. So we'll keep that in mind there. I guess we'll have to prioritize that. We'll mark hauling post as low priority. Mark the inventor as low priority as well, just to protect ourselves for the future. All right, now, how close are we to this being dry? Not even. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Now, a couple of people have had some pretty good suggestions for what to do with space up here, specifically to put some inventors down. And I think we're going to keep doing just that. We'll put them up here and mark them as low workplace priority. That way when people don't have stuff to do, they can come up here and start inventing stuff. Very helpful. I'm not going to put too many of those because I don't really have any spare beavers right now, despite having 41 adults. So let's take a look at that. What are we doing? We don't need so many gatherer flags. We definitely don't. In fact, we're going to get rid of most of these berry bushes. Get rid of all of these. And probably all of these too. We'll get rid of a bunch. See how far out our farm goes. I actually think I'll go ahead and keep some of these. We don't want to get rid of all of them. Excuse me. So we'll keep some. For right now, we don't really need any of these, and this land can be better used to do growing, which we should still be doing because we don't have a ton of crops here quite yet. So I guess I should probably put another tree here, huh? Why not? Needed to be growing some more potatoes, and then eventually we want to do wheat, but I'm not trying to get into that mess just yet. Okay, so this one's doing spatterdock, this one's doing chestnuts. Where's the one that's doing potatoes? Did I seriously? Okay, no, it's buried over here. Alright, I think we're doing okay. Cattail crackers require processing in a grist mill, which I guess we could go ahead and research. Just to, the entrance is on the wrong side. Okay. I think if I do this, it should be okay. Yeah, we'll do one of these for wheat flour, one of these for cattail flour. Which will actually pause one for wheat flour. Actually, no, we'll build this one and pause this one because this is actually connected. We'll turn that to cattail flour. And I think this is going to take a long time to grow anyway, so I think we can pretty safely plant a little bit of wheat. Yeah. It's going to take a little while to get stuff going, and we do want to start building up our food reserves as quickly as possible. Now, before we get too comfortable here, we have 913 water. That's not going to be enough. Apparently, each beaver needs 3 water per day, and we have 41. I think that's correct. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we'll need 120 water per day minimum, probably closer to 130. Actually, no, we have little babies. Man, I'm so bad at math. We're going to need a lot more water. This is enough for, I don't know, like a week of drought. And if these are going to get up to, 30 days, then I think we're going to want to have a whole lot more. So let's see. I don't want to, I guess I'll just do that. That's fine. I'm going to try and kind of spread out the water tanks a little bit in terms of where storage is placed, because I know these beavers are going to want to, oh, are we out of wood already? How are we, Well, that was quick. This guy still hasn't planted over here? What's he doing? Oh, that's outside of his range. That makes sense. How did that happen? I didn't think I'd changed anything. Oh well. Well, I kind of don't want to put another forester over here. I don't really have the other space for it, but I guess that's the way it goes. And we do have some wood coming in, and these guys, some of these should be growing within the next couple of days here. Huh. Wonder how long it was going to take me to notice that otherwise. All right, how are we looking on our height here? I am going to stop, pumping over here just for the sake of our plants right there. Never mind. I'm going to turn those back on. Because now this is all dead. Okay, well. It was worth a shot. Now, we actually don't have any logs, so once we actually have logs, I'm going to start doubling the height of this area. Although I suspect it's going to take us a while to do that because we have all this water here that I want to go through before. I really don't want this to dry out, though. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to pause this. We do have enough water. We have more than enough water to get us through the drought. Rest of the drought. 3.7 days. So that's good at least. And we do have trees growing. It's just taking a little while longer than we might want. So, good to know these things are getting used. 7 unemployed beavers. Is that because we stopped? Yep. Okay. I don't have any more wood to build anything else with, really. Waiting on 14 logs to build a grist mill. That's unfortunate. Although we do have more trees popping up, so I think we could be okay. I'm going to go ahead and pause those 3 things. I know that's using a lot of wood. We're going to need... I mean, I think we're doing okay. I just need to be able to plant more trees. I don't want to harvest these trees for wood because they give us chestnuts. So probably what's going to happen, let me check the distance here. How far out can I go and still be connected? Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I'm going to put another forester over here. Eventually they'll be able to build it. I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? I'll put this guy right here. Okay, so now that's dried out. That's evaporated. That's good to know. All right, well, harvest this stuff, and it's well, I guess we have to completely replant this whole thing. I was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case. Because now these crops are going to dry out too as this goes down, which is not ideal. I can't turn the shower off. That's annoying. Well, it is what it is. What I was going to say is I want this to become some harvestable land, trees-wise. I guess we could just make these all chestnut trees, huh? Then we'll just mark some of these as cuttable. And we'll leave the gatherer flag in place for them to be able to do that. Which means, of course, we're going to have a lumberjack flag over here. Which I guess we'll just go ahead and do that. Man, that is so irritating. I did not think I was going to run out like that. And I'm not going to be able to build a... Nope. I wonder if I just manually assign this to be deleted, if it's going to be... Yeah, it's too far, but... I have a secret weapon. Oh, that probably actually is still too far. Okay, well, maybe we won't do that. Okay, what was this? This was Spatterdock seedlings. We'll go ahead and get these ready for more here. I think I can, okay, I got one more. Should be enough. I guess we can make a couple more of these into cattails. That should be alright, I think. Alright, so now this is ready for cattail flower. Drought's over, just in time for them to completely rebuild. Yeah, see, now we're doing fine harvesting these things. Okay, so now that that is over with, we can resume pumping. And start building even more of these water tanks. Which I think we're going to want to probably just limit to this. Get ourselves taken care of here. Should be alright. I'm going to leave this space open to put some other buildings in. Let's go ahead and... Planks. I don't have enough planks. We're going to have to turn these back on. Especially because we need more gears for these things. Alright. Turn these three back on. Now we're going to have to consider implications of flooding this. I think we're still kind of a ways away from that for right now. Might come by and dynamite a lot of this later. Much later, after we get to that point. Wheat is going well. We're going to have to unpause this, get that going, which means we're also going to have to research bakeries, which we definitely can. And I think we're going to end up putting bakeries here. One of those for bread. One of those for cattail crackers. This one's already doing cattail flour. This one's going to be doing wheat flour. Should be just fine. Food supply is growing steadily. Probably could use a third farm. Somebody actually had a really good explanation in the comments of how the farm optimization should look. So what we're going to do... Try to find space for a third farmhouse eventually. Not right now because we don't really have enough labor resources to cover it. And I want to make sure we are well ahead of the demand for water and food. Which is why we're putting so much effort into building more water storage. Because we're going to need it. We are definitely going to need it. We also are going to need more beavers pretty quick to handle all of these jobs. And I'm not quite sure exactly how I want to handle that. I just don't know. That's kind of the problem with how some of this is set up, is it's not really conducive to good housing practices here. So I think I can get away with that. I think we're going to want to put in platform here, and I'll put another regular lodge like that, which means we're going to need another platform connecting this, which means that gets that. And I think... I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. Just kind of thinking out loud. Don't mind me. Huh. Okay, well. regardless, this is being replanted, looking good. This is still doing quite well. I am going to slowly replace these pine trees with better trees, as this is all, you know, harvested. They'll get replaced with maples, which are the superior wood for many reasons. So we'll just have to keep on top of all of this. Check in pretty regularly to see what we're having to do. Oh, good. This guy is able to plant some of this. We have another drought coming. Man, this is relentless. This is why we had to have so much water storage built. We actually need gears. Alright, well, these guys are going to have to get to work. I don't have enough time to build another gear factory, gear workshop, whatever the game calls it. I don't know, I've only played 100 plus hours of this game and I still don't know what the buildings are called. Oh my. Or is this already... Yep, okay, looking fine. I just want to make sure that these are all filled and I get at least one more of these built. And by one more, I mean the only one left. We just really need these gears. So what else is being built that requires gears? I want to make sure I'm not screwing myself over here. I would really like for all of these to have a full growth cycle again, because we are starting to run out of that now that that kind of dried out. Okay, good. Here comes wheat. Here comes wheat. Of course, this gristmill is waiting on gears. I think it's more important to have the gears for the water, so we're going to try to focus on that. Elevate that real quick. I just need gears. What are you doing, man? I need you to make... Oh, okay. So we're spending all this effort. Alright, I'll tell you what. We'll pause both of these things, get some more speed. Get some more speed on the gear workshop. Come on, wind. What are you doing? You gotta get blowing, man. Come on. There you go. Alright, we are going to go back to... I won't go 24 hours. We'll go 22 hours. We just really need this to be done. I don't know that we're going to get there before all the water starts disappearing. Oh well. We did some of what we could. Some of it. All right. I wish I had gravity batteries. I miss those things. I guess that's just more motivation to complete the tech tree a little faster, huh? Well, I think we're going to be fine. It's not likely that we have such a huge drought so quickly. It could be 11, 12 days. Wouldn't surprise me. But I think we're going to be just fine. Alright, now that is... Guess I should prioritize all of these by haulers, huh? Yeah, those are already done. Guess we're just waiting on some gears. Let's get that thing done, because I've got some wheat to grind into flour. Here comes our drought. 11 days. Okay, that's doable. That is definitely doable. All right. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We have plenty of water. And we are going to be able to keep pumping in the meantime anyway, so that's good. I swear these gears are going to be the death of me. I guess I can build another gear workshop. It's probably a smart move. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's put another one of these up, because we're going to need it. Our wheat flour, that's baking. I guess I can just have whichever one's done first do the bread, because that's probably going to be more actually relevant. I have 146 cattail flour. I have 21 wheat flour. Oh well, bread is more important than cattails. So we'll just kind of keep on doing that. I do feel like we're really going to get into trouble if we don't have more water storage before the next drought, because we don't know how bad that's going to be. The real question is, how am I going to get away with having this industrial district be so haphazardly constructed and positioned? I don't know, I think it's going to become a problem at some point, but we're not there yet. For now, we are doing just fine. Do I have space here? I believe I do. Here we go. Now we can start making bread. I guess I can take these guys off of the 22 hours, huh? That should be okay. How are we doing on our... Alright. I'm going to pause those two. We have plenty of water as it stands right now. And we're also pumping from down here. Even though this will probably go dry before the end of the drought, we're currently okay. And I am going to hopefully be able to finish constructing this thing. Just have to, you know, actually get there. Because I can't build a levee on top of a dam, which would be, well, interesting from a water physics perspective. But I kind of can't get rid of these blocks until, you know, the whole water area here is dry. So we're not going to do that. Time being, we have so many berries, man. I do think we should still be gathering them, though. How are we doing on... Okay, that's actually almost full, so maybe we won't do that. Okay, why are they so happy? Is it because we got bread? Probably. Yeah, okay. Yep, so far looking good. Let's go ahead and put some more of these maple trees in. Yeah, there we go. Big help. And these will be staggered growing too, which will be nice. Okay, so they're making plenty of gears, theoretically. Looking good, looking good. We have some bread. We have, look at that, we've got grilled spatterdock. We got cattail crackers. We've got grilled chestnuts. We've got grilled potatoes. We got carrots. We got bread. We got berries. Beavers are eating good. But I get the feeling this is still not enough water. Oh, for right now it is. But long term, no. No, no, no. I was actually kind of hoping this would run out of water so I could reconstruct this entire dam. But maybe it won't. Maybe it won't be. Okay, so that's another one we're getting. Excellent news. Excellent news again. Happy beavers are always good. Did we... We have not researched a medical bed. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's find a couple spots where we can place one. I don't know that there's going to be too many right now that will really be kind of relevant for that, but it's got to be some spot somewhere. Ah, yes, right here. That's as good a spot as any, even though we don't have a healer yet, which we definitely, well, we don't have metal, so maybe not. I don't dare build one of these with how much these things tend to dry out. And if we raise the water level here up one more block, then this whole thing is going to stay more or less irrigated, which is very good news. Yep, see, there it goes. Okay, so now is our time to strike. Let's go ahead and put in... Oh, I don't want to unlock the floodgate yet. 3 more of these things. Get those built. I guess that's going to take a while. We do have enough wood, so don't worry about that. These guys just have to sleep, because apparently that's something that is fine to do. All right, we'll pause those three, because they're clearly not doing anything valuable anymore. Might take them a little bit of time to actually get this done. Let's see, in terms of production, we're still kind of behind on the gears, but that's fine, I guess, because they're using all of those to build this large water tank. We are going to need to put another one in soon. Although our water has not really gone down that much since the start of the drought, which is very positive. I think our water level here is, yeah, it's still kind of okay. I don't want to keep replanting this every time there's a drought. So we're going to have to be careful. Going to have to be really careful. How far away am I from dynamite? Okay, got 600 science for that. Okay, 1,000 science. We're also going to need the paper mill. Okay, so we're pretty far away. Unless I dedicate all of my science to this, which I don't think is going to be a great move, so we probably won't do that. Okay, they've got that finished. Can't get distracted all the time. Okay, we'll do that. Get these 3 built, and then we'll close this off with levees. And then I believe we're going to be good to go. Of course, all this water will become flooded, but we're going to replace these tiny ones with the big ones anyway. We just have to get enough of the... Oh, we got more trees we can plant. We have to get enough other storage put in place to where that becomes actually feasible. So I don't know that we really need to put one over here. We'll see. All right, how are we looking on? Okay, we got 4 potatoes that are not cooked. Dandelions, we'll get there eventually. Cattail roots, we still... Oh, I haven't unpaused this. Okay, that was dumb. I should have been doing that this whole time. Yeah, I know. Okay, so we actually need to build more windmills. I've been completely ignorant to all that for quite some time. I'm sure someone has made a comment begging me to build more windmills, and I just, well, I'm not going to see it until after this video goes live, which is unfortunate for you, I suppose. But yes, I am finally going to build some more windmills. I'm going to leave this open to put another, maybe... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. Put that guy there. I guess I could put in some other sort of a medical beds, fill up a good good space like that, right? Okay, we'll put in another one right here because why not? We definitely need more power. We're getting there though. 16 happiness. That's probably those cattail crackers again. Got a lot of cattail flour. But we are doing marvelously well. Just under 3 days left in the drought. How dry are we? I hope that doesn't dry out. Shouldn't. Let's come back over here. I think, yes. Okay. So now we can properly finish this off. That's going to flood most of this. Let's go ahead and put in... Maybe up here would be smart. I don't really have a good spot for this. I can't really block this off. Well, I guess I could, but I probably don't want to. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. This is kind of fruitless, messing with that. Let's just put this somewhere else. Like right there, because that land is not arable that I built that on. So that should be okay. Just put that guy in place. Okay, good. So this is going to flood. Okay, can I? Probably shouldn't. What if I put in right here? Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. Perfect. So that way we'll have 3 on top and 3 on bottom. And I guess the water stored in here actually would be fine. Because if they can't get to it and it's flooded, oh no, I have extra water for when the water level goes down. So I actually think that is fine. Although I do think I want to clear out these two and replace it with a large water tank. Which I probably should have done a whole lot sooner. Because this is going to fill up pretty quick. Okay, let's do this thing here. I'll leave that right there. Just put that. Let's build this immediately. Oh, we actually should have most of the parts. Just waiting on the planks. Alright, I guess I'll turn that back on. No, go back to work. Go back to work. I need planks for this. I need them immediately. Let's go. You can go back to sleep later, I promise. Alright, drought is over. Water is... Oh, this already dry. Are you kidding me? This better not. Come on. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, we'll pause gear production just to give me a little bit more time. Come on. Come on. It's going to flood really soon. I didn't want this. I want to actually be able to use this before it floods. Alright, pumpers, do your thing. Do your absolute worst. And it's flooded. Okay. Well. It was a valiant effort nonetheless. I guess they can still get water out of this? Okay. Well, that's actually good to know. That is very good to know. Okay, let's put in a couple more of these trees. We've almost completely replaced the pines with the maples, which is excellent news. Okay, good. I guess we will make sure that these are all set to be prioritized here. Okay, so this is actually exactly what I was trying to go for here. Should let us be a little bit more efficient with how everything is set up. And I actually think if I have this correct here, will this let me put in? No, it will not. Okay. Well, what if I do... Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to get in there anyway. That's unfortunate. I thought I was going to be able to build over that, but I guess not. I'll just have to do this instead. Yep, you guessed it. Do something I can't do. Okay, well, never mind. I will have to, That is a shame that I made that stupid of a mistake. Alright, well, It's not that big of a deal. Still waiting on this one tree. All right. I have to have at least some of these growing soon, right? Most of these seem to be pretty young. That could be kind of a problem. Oh, okay, now this is... I didn't think about this being flooded over here. Well, I guess I should have expected it. So, I think we're going to have to fix this. Boy, that sure is something, huh? All right, well. That's, yeah, okay. I think we're going to end up building just like this, and we'll plant some more trees eventually when we get all the way over there. All right, so these guys, even though they don't have any wood right now, will be making good use of that. Somebody else also made a comment that I should put another wall of levees right here on the edge of the river. Probably will eventually. Just not something that's super feasible right now. Well, I guess we can't fill these after all if they're flooded, which is unfortunate. Where else can I put some more water? Because I just know it's going to be a super long drought coming up, and I don't want to get caught with my pants down here. I probably can get rid of these inventors and just build more up here. That might actually be smart. Okay, what if we cut... I know that's not many trees to cut, but every little bit counts, you know? Just get rid of these extra squares in case I forget to do this again later. Because I get the feeling it's going to become a problem if I don't. So we'll just do that. I should not have built that guy right there. So I really should have just done this. Oh well, these trees will be gone soon enough. Put this here, we'll make that a lower priority. There's got to be some building I can put right here that's going to be useful. What is that going to be? Nothing like this. Probably ought to get rid of these lodges and replace them with the doubles facing up here. So we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry to just completely yeet you out of your home in the middle of the day. But that's going to be a much better use of space right there anyway. And I think we'll do the same here, which means we won't need that anymore. Okay, so now this can go away, just like we wanted it to. I guess we'll keep this open for something else, maybe? Not really going how I wanted here. Now, if I put the stairs somewhere else, this can actually be... yeah, okay, alright. We're going to turn these into something else, but before we get too carried away, I gotta build the stairs over here. Yeah, this might be a little haphazard, not entirely like the correct way to be doing this, but I think this will be fine. Get rid of these stairs. How did I already have 25 homeless beavers? Oh, because I cut off access to these. Okay, that's why. Well, they'll fix that pretty quickly. Sooner rather than later. Wasn't I going to build another water tank? Because these are already full. That's what I should have been doing this whole time. Oh, yeah, I was going to put that here. I knew there was something I was putting there. That's going to be a perfect use of that space. Okay, oh, now they're out of logs. Okay, so now I have homeless beavers because... oh, no. Oh, man. I'm sorry, beaver buddies. No, why is... okay, because I got rid of the lumberjack flag. And I can't put this down until I... oh, man, I created a mess. Well, anyway, that's going to go there once this is actually built. We just don't have any wood to do anything with that yet. Okay, that one should grow soon. Doesn't look like too many of these are in the 90s, except that one, so that's kind of concerning. But, oh, this is overtopping now? Uh-oh. Alright, well, that's, it's fine, I guess. Okay, now that's going. Why was that flooded so bad? It's a very, very strange. Well, at any rate, we have 2,600, 11-day drought. We'll be fine. I would have liked to have more wood in place before we started this, but, you know, you take what you can do. And you live with it. Alright, I do think end of this drought will be the end of this episode. It should put us just a little bit over an hour. So let's see what else we can get done. And then we'll start cycle 10 next episode. We really are just waiting on wood right now. So this tree should grow pretty soon. That's the one really bad thing about having only maple trees. And I guess this one pine tree. Is that when you're out of wood, you are out of wood. I now realize I left my beavers on 24-hour work for like an entire week. I'm sorry. Poor beavers are absolutely exhausted. I really should have caught that. Really should have. Alright, we'll keep that paused. Because we don't want to inadvertently turn any of our new logs into planks before we have a chance to actually build stairs to get people back to their houses. That was kind of dumb of me to get rid of that way. Ah, oh well. What you gonna do about it? Okay, put this maple tree in here, and this should now be completely converted. These 4 trees are never going to grow because they're out of range. Too bad, so sad. Life goes on, etc. Is that not marked for cutting? It sure isn't. Alright, this needs to be absolutely highest priority. Get these stairs back in. It's fun how the logs are just kind of laying on the ground. Get these things built. Let's go. Let's go. I need logs. We have logs. So get to work. Build this stuff. I know we have exactly as many logs as we need for this. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now we have these extra guys right here. Planks are looking good. Gear supply. We're low on gears. We'll turn some planks into gears. That's no problem. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause these two because I don't want this to be draining. It's probably still going to go dry again. So we're going to have to be creative with how this works, I guess. Probably I'm going to need to put in a levee around this with just one dam piece along, so that when this is full, it will fill this up, but it won't let water out. I don't know, that actually might still end up evaporating everything, because these dams, I think, lower the height of the water to like half a block when they're full. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm not that worried about it. These guys are still pumping away. We have plenty of water stored up. There we go, making good progress here. Looking very good indeed while we're doing it. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. We have so much science, so we can actually start unlocking stuff that we hadn't really been messing with. I guess I could start doing metal at some point. I don't have spare beavers with which to do different other jobs. But what else? I guess I could unlock this giant underground warehouse, except I don't have all those gears for everything. We really just need more trees. So I think we're going to want to turn this whole thing up here into a tree farm. So let's actually find a convenient, quick path up here. I think if I put stairs here, that should get us pretty close. I guess I could just click on these individually. Harvest all of these, and then we will put another forester up here. And then a water dump somewhere. We'll pick a corner for no particular reason. I guess right here will probably be fine. Research the water dump. Put our thing in like that. Stairs up to the top. I think this should still have plenty of travel up here. And this should irrigate most of this. We will have to find out what the rest of it ends up looking like. All right, now I wanted them to build these houses first. Or at least one of these. Instead, they're spinning all their logs on this little levee, which I guess is important. That's allowed. But it's going to become a problem if we don't actually finish this, and I don't think we are going to for a while. These are marked for cutting, right? Yeah, okay. Well, so far so good. I mean, we're halfway through the drought, 5.1 days, and it doesn't seem like we're really in any real trouble at all from any perspective outside of, oh no, maybe these might dry out again, which is inconvenient but not crippling. I think we should be okay. I think we are going to eventually move these water pumps out of here and just rely solely on this side of the map for taking care of that stuff. So that being said, I need to put another probably need to put another pump up here. Although these have done a pretty good job of pumping just down to here in 5 days, so maybe I really shouldn't have another one up here. I don't know. That's part of the fun that comes with it, just, you know, playing the game to play the game and learning. We have plenty of water right now. We're not going to be growing a ton more. It's just going to be one of those things where you kind of have to just monitor and keep up. We have so much food. So we're doing great on that. We don't need to worry about anything with food. Water, right now we don't need to worry. We probably will need to worry in a couple of cycles or so. But now I think we probably can afford to invest a little bit more time and effort into the science advancement type stuff here. Now I have enough to do gravity batteries. I don't have any metal yet. Golems, I don't dare try that yet. I don't have all the technology for that. Decorations we don't care about. Irrigation towers. Don't really need to worry about. The underground warehouse is probably pretty tempting. Although I don't think we've filled up all of our storage space. We're getting kind of close. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well. I also don't have... Oh, I do have 40 years. Okay. Well, underground warehouse. Say no more. We will take full advantage of our underground storage. Let's see. Can I... That's probably kind of out of the way for storage. I don't know, I'm so indecisive with this stuff. It kind of bugs me. We'll put that right there, build a path to it, and then put in another pair of lumberjack flags. How about that? We still haven't built these stairs yet. I guess they're trying to get this. Well, okay, it's fine. It's good for them to get that one done first. That's all right, because we can actually use this wood. Now that we have this lumberjack flag done, that's actually really helpful. This is going to take 800 years to get built anyway. That's fine. That's going to hold a ton of stuff. So our water storage actually should be okay for a while, unless we just randomly have a 30-day drought for no reason, which I guess is theoretically possible. But I'm not super worried about it. And we have 1.8 days left. We still haven't gotten all the way down to... Okay, we're about to literally right now, in like 15 seconds probably. Well, that'll be fun then, because then our guys can get to work down here, start filling up these. Because if they do that, then we'll just have emergency storage that we can then access when we need it, which would be super cool. It's not going to pick up this last little bit, is it? It might. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. How's this looking over here? I love that I can turbo boost with the shift key. I can't believe I didn't know that. Alright, so this will be protected when the water comes back in. That's going to be nice. I don't know why this is like this. I really don't. I see no reason for that to even exist unless there's something super cool hidden under here, and there's not. So that's fine, I guess. Or maybe it was before the river would have flooded this. You just open that up and have free reservoir. I don't know. 0.6 days. I think we're pretty close to yeah, that's really cutting it close. Oh, this is actually pumping us. That's good. Yeah, let's get this whole thing filled up. Yeah. Fill these up. Let's do that immediately. 0.2 days. Yeah, I'll turn these back on just for a little bit. Because you know this is immediately going to get full back up again. Just because we can. Let's go ahead and empty this, see if they fill this other big one up. because it's about to flood again. There we go. There we go. Just get that completely full before it floods and we'll be in good shape. You can do it. Okay, now it's starting to spill over. That's looking good. All right, and it's full. Fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, we'll turn those back on. Okay, so I think that's going to work really well as an insurance policy against extreme drought. But for now, that's looking really good. Let's go ahead and go back to our normal speed and recap what we were able to get done. We expanded this area, added another forester here, and now this is more or less protected. We more or less maintained over here. I'm going to shut these off again because we have so much water right now. We're fine. We replaced most of these trees, well, all of them actually, with maples. Fixed our farming a little bit, added some wheat. We've got really robust food supply chain. That's going well. We improved our housing a little bit, added some more of these inventors. And they're all marked appropriately to make sure that they're not taking labor from somewhere else. Got plenty of housing. We've got 13 empty beds, which I don't feel is an unsustainable population increase, especially with all these different things we're trying to go ahead and do here. Because we have 15 job vacancies, and by the time these guys all grow up and these empty beds are filled, that's going to make it so we're pretty much even, because we're just going to keep adding more jobs anyway. The further along we get, we still haven't gotten these built because we don't have planks, because I cut off planks so we could build gears, so we could have our water. So that's going to be something we're going to do next episode. We'll get this stuff all taken care of. I think this one should reach most of these up here. We'll get this water dump put in place into this little makeshift reservoir. And then we'll grow some more trees up here. And then I think we'll push this up here to get some metal going. That's going to open up all sorts of fun stuff for us. I think we've made really good progress for just being episode 3. Now that we have a better grasp on the game after having played a couple of the easier difficulty playthroughs. Yeah, I think we're in a great spot. We've got plenty of water, plenty of food. We've got a reasonable advancement of technology for where we are in the game. And I think we're in a good spot to handle whatever's coming next. But again, that is all the time we've got for today. We're a little bit over an hour. I know a lot of you guys like videos about this length, so I try to keep them about an hour long. Yeah, that's going to be it. As always, I love reading comments, love talking about the game. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, want to roast me, or offer advice, or feedback in general, ask any questions as well, leave them down below. I read every comment. I respond when I can, and when there's something that's engaging and relevant to talk about. So please don't be shy. We've got a lot of really helpful and kind people in the comments that are really, really interested in just helping people understand the game and getting better at stuff. And I really, really appreciate all the support. Yesterday, I guess, 2 days ago, so the posting of this, the day that I put the first hard mode video up, was the best day ever for the channel in terms of engagement and views and support and everything. So thank you for all of you guys and your amazing support. It's really fun making these videos, and it's even more fun when I know people are getting something out of it. So I'm really appreciative. I'm glad you're here, and you are a valued member of our little community here. So if nobody else told you today, you're important, you're appreciated, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing. Thank you for spending an hour of your day here with us, playing this wonderful little post-apocalyptic beaver survival game. But that's all the time we got for today. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and we'll see you back in the next video. Bye-bye.